calling out to foreigners. The Canadian government is calling out to people, overseas workers, foreign applicants, international applicants, to say that if you are looking for the permanent residency, then our country is the best. Canada is in urgent need of workers in its rural community. As a matter of fact, I believe this is the best pathway now for those who is still looking to move to Canada with its PRO. This pathway, as you can tell, it leads to direct permanent residency. And the best part is that the employers will be the one to cover up this cost for you. You can also move down with your family, being your children, your partner, your spouse. In today's video, my aim and my goal is to show you how to apply to these jobs, where to send your CV, how to send your CV. So you're going to stand a chance of getting this visa sponsorship into Canada. You do not require a prior knowledge in this, neither do you need any university degree or certification. The IELTS score is just a band 4. So I believe it's quite amazing. The requirement, first off, is very low. It comes with a lot of benefits. So if you are ready, as I am, please let me know where you're watching from. If you can hear me loudly, give me a thumbs up. And I'm promising that today's live stream is going to be an amazing one. I'm going to show you all the details, show you how to do this. It's going to be a live demonstration, holding your hands while we do this together. So guys, let me know if you can hear me. Just give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Where are you watching from? This pathway is called the RCIP, Rural Community Immigration Pilots. I talked about this yesterday, and a lot of you were leaving comments in that video, which was made yesterday, saying I should come back to show you how to apply for these jobs. Honestly, I never planned to make a live video today, but for the sake of, I like to give the best. I like to show how to do this and not leave people stranded. Reason why I'm here again, guys. So what does this entail? What is this whole rural community program or pilot program? How can we kickstart it? Can we apply for this program while we are in any country, or does the red list affect it? The good news about this is that no matter where you are from, you can apply to these jobs I'm going to be showing you today, as the rural community immigration pilot allows you to come in regardless if you are in Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Zimbabwe. No matter where you're from, you can apply to this job. Now, this pathway into Canada has already been in existence for the time past. But formerly, it used to be a working visa, meaning a working visa which was just for few years. But now the government have come out to say that no, we don't want to make this a working visa anymore. We want to make it a pathway where people can come in as a direct permanent residency. It's amazing. That is, if you successfully get a job offer, an employer to sponsor you, you'll be moving to Canada straight on with its PRO. That is, you have the eligibility to stay and live in Canada as long as you like. Okay, so guys, let me share this with you. Let's go to the Canada website itself that talks about this, so you can see for yourself and you would know this is not me just talking. So it says this announcement, which is just released, is trying to create the rural and francophone minority community into a permanent program where overseas workers, international applicants, can now be eligible to apply to this job and come in as a permanent residency. Now, this particular pathway into Canada have only selected communities which you can apply to this job. What does this mean? It means not every place in Canada, not everywhere in Canada can you successfully apply to these jobs, get a visa, be approved, and come in with your family. There are only 11 communities listed here. And when you hear rural communities, this lets you know that it's more or less like a village, what we refer to as villages back at home. Okay? So if you have no problem of coming into Canada rural communities to pick up this job. And the jobs listed here are jobs which are classification NOCC and D. Jobs such as hairdressing is listed here, truck drivers, drink servers, they call it beverage servers, is listed here. Butchers are needed here. Those in the horticulture sectors as fruit pickers are also listed here in this pathway. So there's a lot of job opportunity, which I believe almost everyone qualified for it. A lot of people argued with me in the last video to say, Clara, it's not true. How can Canada open up a pathway where cleaners can come in? Well, go and read about the rural community program and you would understand what this means. Now, I'm going to explain this. Let's say there is a place in Canada, a village in Canada, okay, which its workforce, its work sector was affected mostly by the COVID, the pandemic. Now, they're trying to restore it back. They're saying, we need all kind of workers here. You are willing to work in the cafe, we need you here. As a waiter, waitress, we need you here in this community. Apply to this community, get nominated, get selected, and get a job with us and come in and live with us. That is what it is simply saying. That is what this whole pathway is simply saying. Like I said, the link to this announcement is actually in my last video. I'm also going to be leaving it here so you can read by yourself. But the aim really for today is only just to show you how to apply for this job, where to apply for this job, the listed communities in this program, how to get them, where to get them. Because I know a lot of you must be finding that quite difficult. The truth is that if you don't know about these communities, you're just applying to cleaning job randomly on the Canada website, applying to truck driver jobs randomly, you will just get frustrated. That is, you keep on sending your application upon application, you will not get any positive feedback. So for you to ensure you're applying to the right ones, for you to ensure you're applying to the right community stated there on the Canadian government website, then please watch this video, pay close and full attention to what I'm going to be saying today. If possible, come in with a notepad, a pen, grab a sheet of paper, a pencil, and start taking note down. Now, remember, I said there's only 11 communities here listed in the Rural Community Immigration Pilot, RCIP. It can also be called RNIP, Rural Northern Immigration Pilots. Okay? Only 11 communities. And as you can see, the communities' names are listed here. This information is directly from the Canadian government website. So please be rest assured that whatever is being said today has been verified. A lot of research has been put in, and this is the 100% full information I'm giving to you all. You can also do your own research by using Google Chrome. Just go to Google Chrome and type in communities in the RCIP program to Canada, or the RNIP communities to Canada. Guys, I hope you can still hear me. And at this point, if you have any questions, just be dropping them while I'm going through this video. I would be taking questions accordingly. Now, the communities, number one, you have North Bay, Sudbury, Timmins, I may not be good pronouncing the words, Sausage, Thunder Bay, Brandon, Altonat. These are the communities listed. And if you count, this is about 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, and you have number 11 here rather. So 11 communities. So how to apply for this job? You can see where it says community websites. On my right hand here, my cursor is pointing here. Community website. That is amongst all of these listed communities here, 11 of them. You can get these jobs now needed in Canada in the rural program. You don't have any problem coming in to live in the village in Canada. But please note, they may call it rural communities, but no matter how rural it may be, it's not as rural as what we have back home in terms of our villages back home. But they just use the word rural. If I show you example of rural communities, you would be amused and say, is this really rural communities? Now, this program, it is starting fall of 2024. That is by September, which is fall of 2024. by September, this program comes into full force. Okay, meaning by September, fully, this program would be launched where people can now apply to these communities. So the aim of this video is to get you started. I don't want you to wait till September. We are in July now. Before you know, it will be August, it will be September. So why wait till September before it becomes too crowded? Why wait before before it becomes too crowded, before it becomes too competitive? Why not start now? Why not start getting prepared, knowing these communities individually, how to navigate their websites, where to go to, how to send your CV, and other different ways forward in terms of applying to these jobs in Canada and moving with your family. Okay, so please note it comes into effect fall of 2024 in September. By September, you're eligible to get a job in these communities, come in with your family as a permanent resident. So we're going to go to one of the community called North Bay. We're just going to click on it. Okay, we're just going to click on it where it says North Bay. Hopefully it opens. I'm having issue with my network. Where it says North Bay. Now, as you can see, it says, for now, the application is closed, but it will come into effect fall of 2024. Fall of 2024, you can get jobs listed here. Jobs in these communities. You can get several jobs. So by September, once it's September 1st, put your alarm on and start going to each of these communities, one after the other, okay, to apply for these jobs. When you come here, if you are looking for employment by September, when this communities portal will be fully opened, you go to where it says employment, you click on where it says employment. I hope you guys are still following me. You click on where it says employment. When you click on where it says employment, it will give you all you need in terms of applying to these jobs. The requirements you need, I've said it in my last video, the requirements you must have to apply for this job. You can still carry out that same search in the other communities. Guys, I hope you are following me. You can still carry out that same search in the other communities, going to each of them one after the other, going to the communities one after the other. Let's say you want to apply to this one, Sudbury, you click on it. Let it load. You click on it. It takes you into the company's website. And as you can see, it talks about the RONIP pathway into Canada. Now, when you come here, you can see for now it's been closed, but the application will be opening on the fall of September. So this is just to put it out there, not saying this later on in the video, but to put it out there so we can all get started. Now, to the main thing. Okay, Clara, we know this program is coming into effect September, but what we want to know is by September, how to start sending our CV. I like to use the Canadian job bank, whereas I also like to use the Canada Immigration Portal to do my search. When you come to the Canadian job bank, the first thing you need to do is to put in mind all of the job classification that is being talked about in this pathway, that the kind of jobs you can apply to. Remember, they are listed previously in my other video, and also if you go to the Canadian government portal, you will see the jobs being listed. So let's say you want to come in now as a truck driver. The first thing you need to do is click on where it says advanced search. When you click on where it says advanced search, you need to click down, go to where it says job category. Now, when you go to where it says job category, guys, are you guys seeing this one? Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this part? I hope I've not lost you all. Are you seeing where it says job category? Please let me know you're seeing that. And someone is asking, do you need IELTS? I said it at the beginning of this video, you need IELTS for this, and it's just a band 4. Anyone can score a band 4 in IELTS. That is my belief. You know what is a band 4? Like, who will score a band 4? So don't let the IELTS part scare you. Don't let the IELTS part scare you. I am saying this, please. If this is what you want a change and you feel like Canada is going to give you the change, IELTS should be like a child's play to you. I know it's expensive now, especially in countries like Nigeria, Ghana, but close your eyes, go for it. As I believe the RINP, RCIP is the best pathway for foreigners now. Like getting a job as a truck driver. Come on, that is amazing. Getting a job as a hairdresser, baker, that is amazing. So why not give it a try? So going to the job category, we're using the truck driving now as an illustration. Clara, I want to come in as a truck driver. All I need to do is click on where it talks about transportation, transport, trade, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to click on that where it says trade, transports, equipment operators. And as you can see, when I click on that, you can see that truck drivers actually came out. You can see truck drivers actually came out in this job category. Truck drivers came out and they have about 1,253 job vacancy available for truck drivers right now. Jobs that comes with certificate of sponsorship. I like to direct people to the Canadian government bank, the job bank. This is because this job bank itself was opened up by the Canadian government, by Canada government itself. So you are 100% rest assured that it is unlikely you fall into the hands of scammers. I hope you can still hear me, guys. It is unlikely you fall into the hands of scammers. So when we come here, we saw transport truck driver, and it is saying they have currently 7,508 results. But remember, the job we're applying for is just the truck driving job right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on the others, click on the others that is not truck driving. You can unclick on it or you can just leave it and click on where it says view. You click on where it says view. You can see truck driving vacancy currently out. And the best part is that the pay is quite awesome, not so bad, 28 Canadian dollar hourly. Now imagine you're working a full-time job, let's say 38 hours a week, and you're being paid 28 per hour. Sum that up by yourself. That is not a bad amount at all. So if I were you, if I see a vacancy, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on that vacancy, the truck driving for instance. Okay, I'm going to click on that vacancy. When I click on that vacancy, I'm going to read about the job description, what they require of me, what do I need. And like I said earlier on, you do not need a university qualification. You do not need any higher level of degree before you apply to this job. Now, with just your secondary school certification, you can apply to this job. You have the English requirements, you can apply to this job. Some are saying that you don't even need experience, that they will train you. Okay? But if I were you, I would try and have at least some level of experiences in the truck driving aspect of it before I apply to any truck driving job in Canada. It is so easy for them to say, oh, we're going to train you, you don't need experience. But the truth is that this is like a pathway that can be competitive, as I believe millions of people are trying to get this job at the same time. So what stands you out? What stands you out is to show the level of experiences you have. I hope you guys are following me. Show the level of experiences you have. before you apply to this job. Now, when you come here, for you to know if it's for overseas applicants, you can see where it says other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit. When you see the word without a Canadian work permit, it states this is also for those who are overseas applicants, those who are outside of Canada trying to get this job can also apply. To apply for this job is quite simple. Basically, it's just to click on where it says show how to apply. Showing how to apply, most of them will direct you to the email where you can apply to these jobs. Guys, I hope you're following me. And if you have questions, just drop them. I'm going to be taking them along while doing this video. You send your CV via the email. Now, remember, this pathway is not only just limited to truck drivers. It's not only limited to truck drivers. Now, let's use for an instant now, what other occupation can we use? Can you guys leave suggestion on the occupation that we can use? Let's say I'm into baking. Let's say I'm into baking. I want to get a job. I'm going to go to where it says job categories and see if I can find such job description here. And see if I can find it here. Why is my computer lagging? So I'm just gonna go to the job categories again once more and look for such job to see if I can find it here, hopefully. Natural resources, trade, transport, sales, occupation in art, occupation in education, health occupation, business. I don't know why I'm not seeing that anyways. So guys, this is just it. If you're in any of this occupation, we use the truck driver as an example. You come here, you go through the job categories, look for that occupation that resonates with what you do. Okay, you look for that occupation that resonates with what you do, and you apply to those jobs. That is just it. I just thought to share this video today, make this video for especially for those who was asking in my last video to say, Clara, okay, you told us about the announcement. How can we apply to start getting ready for September? So this is it, guys. Let me know if you gain anything from this video today. Let me know what else you want me to touch on and what I can make clarity on. Do not forget, this is only starting September 2024, but you can start getting ready now. Familiarize yourself with all the listed communities, the 11 listed communities in this pathway. Familiarize yourself and start applying to these jobs. Okay? In other words, if you also don't want to use where it talks about the advanced search, you can come here and fill in the kind of job that you do. Now let's put butcher and see if there will be any results like this for butchers. Let's see if there will be any results like this for butchers. I think I'm going to go back and start all over. Now, for butchers, all you need to do is to come put in the keyword butcher. You click on search, and as you can see current vacancies already out. For those people in that sector, you're a butcher, it's already out for you. Now, let's say I'm into baking, Abby. I'm going to put baker. I'm going to click on search. I'm going to click on search. And as you can see, the current vacancy came out already. For those, it came out. All you need to do is click on them one after the other, read the description, read how to apply, and all of that stuff. As simple as ABC, straight to the point. This is a direct permanent residency pathway. So I believe people should grab it now, start getting ready. Someone said we should use cleaning. That is good. So let's say cleaning now. Let's use the word cleaning, or let's put cleaner. Okay, I'm going to click on that. And let's see if there's any current vacancy. You can see there are current vacancies here. You go on them one after the other. Let's click on this one that was just put out on July 1st. We click on it. Okay. I think I'm going to go to the advanced. Light duty cleaners, blah, blah, blah. View results. You click on view results. You can see all of the listed vacancy. Narrow your search down to the communities who are given this visa in particular, or the ROINP visa in particular. Narrow it down, send your CV to them, to the employers, recruiters who are posting this vacancy. Let me know if this video benefits you. Once again, let me know if it benefits you. And guys, do not forget to like this video if you're joining me. And in my upcoming video, I will still keep trying to research on more pathways that's going to help every one of you to ease your own relocation journey. Pathways where you can come in or for free without paying anything through a visa sponsorship. I'm still going to keep on researching on that. Do not forget, most importantly, always have the Canadian CV format to apply for any job whatsoever into Canada. If you want me to make your CV, you can reach me via my Instagram called Clara_immigration with over 25,000 followers. Please ensure you're coming to the right one, Clara_immigration, because I know a lot of people who are impersonating me, using my name to defraud others. So please come to the right one, Clara_immigration, or use the link in the description box to go directly to my page. Alternatively, you can also reach me via email if you're scared of Instagram, so you don't fall into the wrong hands. You can reach me via my email, which is called chiwendufred97@gmail.com. I'm going to make you a CV, Canadian format CV, standard CV to apply to these Canada jobs. And please, this CV is not free, it is $18. So ensure you bear that in mind, that it is $18 to make a standard CV for you. So thank you so much, guys, once again for tuning in. For now, goodbye. I just really wanted to keep this live today very short and straight to the point, as I've heard a lot of you review in the past saying that my lives are always long. So this is just 28 minutes, and I hope it's not too long, and I hope you gain or benefit or take out whatever you want to take from this video, whatsoever that is going to help you. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.